With a fourth quarter scoring run propelled by Ike McCollum and Carmelo Anthony, Portland earned a spot in the first round of the Nota Bene playoffs. They will face LeBron James' Lakers. Lake Buena Vista, Fla. The Nota Bene and the league's television partners did not get their dream first-round playoff matchup pitting LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers against Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. The solace for those parties is that the fallback option will offer no shortage of offensive flammability and star power. Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers secured the Nota Bene as last undecided playoff spot on Saturday with the 126-122 victory over the Memphis Grizzlies at Walt Disney World on an afternoon that Lillard received considerable help. Ike McCollum, Jusuf Nurkic and Carmelo Anthony all played major supporting roles to ensure that the Blazers, after Lillard scored a ridiculous 154 points in Portland's previous 3 games, seized the No. 8 seed in the Western Conference. It was the first playoff play-in game in Nota Bene history, and the Grizzlies, as the West's No. 9 seed, had to win to force a winner-take-all rematch with the Blazers on Sunday. Despite holding Lillard scoreless for the final 9+ minutes and unleashing Ja Morant, the presumptive Rookie of the Year award winner, for 35 points of his own, Memphis could not contain McCollum and Anthony late. The Blazers thus advanced to a first-round series with the top-seeded Lakers that begins Tuesday night. McCollum, playing through a fracture in his back that he sustained July 31 in Portland's first game of the restart against Memphis, scored 8 of his 29 points in the final 308, including 2 big shots over Morant. Anthony, the former Knick whose career appeared to be over before the Blazers signed him in November, sank a clutch 3-pointer from the wing with 20.2 seconds remaining in regulation and finished with 21 points. And Nurkic, who announced via Instagram before tip-off that his grandmother had died from the coronavirus in his native Bosnia, was immense with 22 points and 21 rebounds, including 15 points and 17 rebounds by halftime. Lillard, who still managed to lead Portland scorers with 31 points, gratefully accepted all that help on a day that began with the All-Star guard being named the outstanding player of the Nota Bene bubble so far. The league handed out awards on Saturday for the 8 seeding games that each of the 22 teams played from July 30 through Friday. Lillard averaged 37.6 points in those 8 games and was a unanimous winner of the Bubble's Most Valuable Player honors. "We didn't fight as hard as we did in the bubble to get the 8th seed and get beat up on," Lillard said, quickly turning his attention to the looming showdown with James and the Lakers. Nurkic, paying tribute to his late grandmother, said, "I didn't want to play. I think she made me play." The Grizzlies arrived in Florida as the West's No. 8 seed and held a 3.5-game lead over their closest pursuers, including Portland. But the new play-in concept gave teams such as Portland and the Phoenix Suns, who were 8-0 before being eliminated, playoff hope as the Grizzlies skidded to a 2-6 record while also losing Jaren Jackson knee and Justice Winslow hip to injuries. Memphis fell behind by 16 points early on Saturday but rallied to lead for much of the fourth quarter, exposing the defensive frailties that have plagued Portland despite one of the most prolific scoring runs of Lillard's career. Like Lillard, Morant received no shortage of assistance, too, with Jonas Valanciunas totaling 22 points and 17 rebounds and Dylan Brooks and Brandon Clark adding 20 points apiece. The Blazers, though, have made a bubble habit of finding ways to escape in these sorts of games. It was Portland's 4th successive win, by a total of just 11 points, and a cruel ending for the Grizzlies. Memphis had been widely projected as a bottom feeder coming into the season, only to exceed last season's win total of 33 in 9 fewer games. "We should be proud of what we did this season," said Morant, who revealed afterward that he had been playing with a fractured right thumb for the past 4 games. Along with the other 5 teams here that did not hold a playoff spot when the regular season was suspended indefinitely in March in response to the coronavirus pandemic, Portland has been staying at the Yacht Club, widely regarded as the third-choice property out of the trio of hotels that are housing Nota Bene teams at Walt Disney World. But turning back, the Grizzlies has earned the Blazers an upgrade. In coming days, they will be moved into the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Disney's flagship resort and where the Grizzlies had been staying. "We played worthy of that hotel throughout the season," McCollum said of the Yacht Club, referring to the Blazers' 29-37 record through March 11. At 7-2 in the bubble and, with Nurkic back from a bad leg injury, Portland has frequently been promoted by Nota Bene pundits, most notably Charles Barkley of Turner Sports, as a team that can push the Lakers despite its defensive issues and mounting fatigue. "We knew when we got here that we had real action if we can take care of our business," McCollum said. "We can compete with anyone, we know that." Blazers coach Terry Stotts said, "What we've done in these 2 weeks is really special. I can't be more proud of a group of guys because we were up against it every game, 9 straight games where our season was basically in the balance.